believe sub probably has a high skill cap. Do I play Ellie or Enhance? Enhancement. I play Enhance. So, for talents, for sub rogue, Master Poisoner, pretty self-explanatory, increases the damage of your poisons by 30%, their non-damaging effects by 20%. I take Subterfuge so I can spam Garrote on everyone. Vigor for the maximum energy increase and energy regeneration increase. Elusiveness for 30% damage reduction. Internal Bleeding just because I like having that extra bleed from Kidney Shot. Toxic Blade just because it increases the damage of your poisons. And or poison attacks on targets by 35% and does a decent amount of damage. And then I take Venom Rush for the additional energy granted by it. Creeping Venom for the extra damage increase whenever using Venom. Deadly Brood because it does do healing, reduces the healing received. Okay, that was a bad mistake. Yeah, he didn't even mean to get me out of stealth, but he did. You can also take Mind Numbing Poison for Battlegrounds. Sometimes I take Mind Numbing Poison just for the damage from it as well, but it's really up to you on that one. I believe that guy is dead, so we're not even going to bother. We'll go towards here. Unfair Advantage is pretty much your go-to talent for that row. I don't really switch that talent out ever. I'm going to use Burst on this guy. I'm not actually going to use Burst. That was a lie. I would use Burst if he, you know, actually had... If I actually had Toxic Blade, I'd use my Burst. I'm going to stun him here. He's probably just going to die, or Bubble. It's up to him. Okay. No Bubble, you'll die. I'm going to use Burst on the Enhance here, so I'm going to use my Vendetta, use my Toxic Blade, use my Kingsbane, and then use Envenom, and he will just pretty much fall over here from dots. And that is kind of how you play Assassination Rogue, guys. You use Mutilate to apply combo points, you use Garrote whenever you can, and then you apply Rupture with 5 combo points, and that's about it. And again, since he has all those stacks, I can pretty much just... I don't know what this guy's doing, but at 5 combo points, you either want to Rupture if you don't have Rupture on him, and then if you do have Rupture on him, you're going to want to use Envenom. Your Burst is pretty much Vendetta, Toxic Blade, and Kingsbane. And I don't know, that's like all it is to Assassination, and that's why I love it. The only other thing you really have to like kind of take note of is your venomous wounds. You regain 10 energy each time your abilities deal bleed damage to a poison target. So that's just extra energy regeneration, so that's why I take it. And then that's about it, honestly. And I'll kind of show the rotation and talk about my rotation as I go on targets as well.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
God damn it, Thunder. God damn it. I want to be like Craig 101. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the donation. So again, I'm just going to go on everyone here. I apply Garrote to everyone just for the extra bleed. Sometimes I'll just fan of knives just to get the dot or damage over time on everyone. So you'll see here most of my enemies do have a damage over time on them, which would be my deadly poison. And again here, I'm just using fan of knives and running around. I'm going to use Feint here because I'm taking decent damage. I'm going to go back on the Mistweaver here because he is just kind of free casting. I'm going to use Garrote. And then I'm going to use my Deadly Poison. I'm going to use my cooldowns, which is Vendetta, Kingsbane, and Rupture. And now I just do my burst to him. I mean, he should take decent damage from this. And since I did use all my burst and he didn't really take that much damage, I'm just going to switch on to the Holy. I'm going to get my Creeping Venom on the Holy, which is just a 5 combo point in Venom. So now he does have that Creeping Poison on him as well, so that damage will add up. I'm going to go on the Enhancement here. I'm also probably going to die here, so I'm going to run away. I'm going to Shadow Step over here, probably go on the Warlock, because Warlocks do some damage. I'm going to interrupt that Hand of Gul'dan. I'm also going to Cloak if I really need to, but I don't think I do. Okay, yep, I'm fine. Maybe. Help me. Help me. Help me, Slum. Slash wave. Just sliding behind the pillar. Okay, whatever. What's up? I got Pop-Tarts and Para. Let's rock. Ah, the priority. The priority list in your life is very similar to mine. At least with the Pop-Tarts. I've been craving some Captain Crunch, man. So we'll go on the Mistweaver here. We'll start with the Garrote for the science. We'll cheap shot after that. He'll probably roll away. I did use Shadow Step to him, so that's my mistake. I'm going to probably stun him. Gonna use my Toxic Blade, Kingsbane, and he does just fall over, so we'll go on the Warlock here then. And again, throw out my dots, put in Venom up, and he will just kind of fall over there as well. So pretty much the rotation for Assassination Rogue is use your dots. Get your dots on them, and by dots I mean gear out and rupture. Once you have your dots and poisons and rupture on everyone, you can start using your envenom. And hopefully, we'll go on this guy here. We'll go on the shaman here, actually. We are just kind of pooping on alliance right now, so we'll go back onto the healer here, and again, throw my dots on him. And once we get 5 combo points, we will envenom, and he just kind of does fall over. And that's pretty much Assassination Rogue, guys. There's really not much to it. I'd say the only thing you really have to keep note of is the cooldown on Vendetta. It's very low. It's 1.3 minutes. It's one of the lowest offensive cooldowns in the game. So try to keep note of that. And again, we will try and show the rotation here. I'm going to Garrote everyone just because Garrote does a ton of damage when you get it off in stealth. I'm going to go on the Warlock here. Actually, I'm just going to go on whoever. We'll go on the Shaman here. So again, Vendetta, Toxic Blade, Kingsbane, and then Envenom, and he will just fall over here. We'll go back on this guy. We're going to kick his next Holy Light, Flash of Light. Sorry, I'm going to kill that Counter-Strike Totem if I can. Please. Please. There we go. There we go. Almost died. Okay, so we're going to throw an Envenom on that guy for the Creeping Poison. He is cleansing my poisons, so I don't really blame him. We'll go on the Mistweaver here then. And again, throw up my poisons, which would be Rupture and Garrote. And then I almost have my Toxic Blade, so I'm going to use Toxic Blade and then Envenom. Usually you do want to follow your Toxic Blade with a 5 combo point Envenom to get the full use out of it. And we will go on the Warlock here, and again, put up my combo points, put up my dots, which would be 5-point Rupture and Garrote. And now, since we have 5 combo points and we don't have to put up any more damage over time effects, we will just use Envenom. We'll use Envenom again here once that Unending Resolve falls off. And there it is, and he's dead. We'll throw a deadly... Always forget, Poison Knife is very useful in the fact that you can just spread dots at a range. It's good if you're going against ranged people.
I love you, bitch.
My god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
All Might, thanks for the sub, man. Much appreciated. Welcome to the big PP Club. Shams in the chat, boys. We're gonna Garrote everyone here because silences and bleeds are very broken. We're gonna go on the Warlock here, actually, though. It was all a bamboozle. The Warlock was like, yeah, I'm not going to get focused. We'll use Envenom, use Toxic Blade, use Kingsbane, use Mutilate to get 5 combo points, and then we will use an Envenom to follow up with that, and he's dead. Assassination Burst, very strong. I'd say it's one of the best bursts out of every other class. Yeah, put up dots on this Warlock. Again, try to get 5 combo points. He's probably going to die before we can get an Envenom off, so he does die before we can get an Envenom off. We'll go towards the middle. We'll use our healing thing right here. There's a monk there. Don't really care about him. We'll actually just stun him here. You dummy. You dummy. You, what are you doing? Okay. Whatever. We'll step to you. We'll throw up our dots. We'll get our Envenom off. We'll get a 5-point Envenom here, probably. Actually, I lied. We're going to go on you. He's probably going to use cooldowns here. We'll get that off. We will use our Toxic Blade, we will use our Envenom, we will use our Kingsbane, we will kill his Counter-Strike. Holy shit, your damage. Wowie. Wowie, man. That did a lot. I didn't really do that much damage to that guy, I'm going to be honest. We're going to throw our dots up on here because they are falling off very fast. I don't know why that guy's not taking any damage, by the way. It's like the least amount of damage I've ever seen on anyone. Maybe it's because he's a mail wearer. Maybe it's because I'm bad at the game. I'll never know. I'll never know. I don't know. That was odd. He definitely just... Oh, okay. I'll take that battle res. You got it, Dad. We'll go on you. And, again, throw up our dots, which is Garrote and Rupture. And again, build up our combo points. Use Toxic Blade. Use our Envenom if he actually just didn't die there. Ideally, you want to use Toxic Blade if you have 4 combo points on the target. So, if you have 4 combo points, use Toxic Blade. That Toxic Blade will give you 5 combo points. And then, with those 5 combo points, you can follow that with an Envenom, which is empowered by the Toxic Blade. Also, the reason you use Toxic Blade is for the damage increase to your poisons, so pretty much any time you burst, the 35% damage increase to your poisons, it adds up with your Kingsbane and your Envenom. So, I'll try to burst here. So, you'll see, I'm going to stun him if I don't get... Okay, I'm actually going to go on the Shaman here, because Shaman's been bullying me. So, again... Vendetta, Toxic Blade, Kingsbane, Envenom. Gonna use Cloak because I can. Gonna kill his Counter-Strike Totem because that's gonna do a ton of damage. And you'll see pretty much my damage over time. We'll just pretty much murder him here. You'll see that I did use Toxic Blade before I used any of my poisoning attacks. That's just for the 35% damage increase. You always want to remember that you do get a damage increase to 35% through Toxic Blade. Want to queue together? I wish. I wish can't see me. In live chat. In live chat. What do you mean? Live chat? As in Twitch live? No way. Maybe. We'll see. It's first come, first serve. Would you say Assassination has best burst for damage for Rogue? Yes. The burst damage for Rogue is very strong for Assassination. It can even do damage through just a healer hard healing someone, so I'd say the burst for Assassination is the best out of all the Rogue specs. So, Assassination Rogue in review. Get your dots up. Rupture, Deadly Poison, Gear Up. Those are your dots. Once you get your dots up, you just want to build combo points and use your 5 combo points on Envenom. Whenever you use Burst, which is your Vendetta, it does restore energy, so keep that in mind. You're pretty much going to want to use Vendetta, Toxic Blade, Kingsbane, Mutilate, and Venom, and that's kind of the 5 combo point extra poison damage burst, and that will almost take always someone to like 50% health at least. After that initial burst, which is after Toxic Blade and Kingsbane, you just want to Envenom, or not Envenom again, you want to Mutilate till you get 5 combo points again, then use Envenom again. And always forget that you have Kidney Shot, which is very strong. Marked for Death is, I don't even take it, so. Again, just put dots up, put Envenom on people. Whenever you burst, always use Toxic Blade first, and then do the normal kind of Kingsbane and Venom rotation, but yeah, that's Assassination Rogue Guide. Not much to it. I think it's the most simple out of all the Rogue specs, and it's the most fun in my opinion, so that's why I like it, and it is my favorite Rogue spec, by the way, so yeah. Okay, now we gotta play the dreaded